Hey guys, it's Jacob from Guitar Bros. I'm here today to show you our first tutorial on Ricky and I's cover of Ain't No Reason by Brett Dennen. And for the intro part, I'm just going to suggest for now that you go and, if you haven't already heard, Ultimate Guitar, great app, and it gives you a bunch of tabs for stuff like that, specifically fingering and picking and things that that Denner does in the beginning of the song. Today I'm just going to show you the chords, pretty simple chords, but I'm going to show them to you. First one we have is B flat. It's going to look like this. You're going to put your first finger, or you could bar it, but it doesn't particularly matter. You could bar the whole thing, or you could just put your first finger on the first fret of the A, and then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to bar down on the third fret the D, G, and B, and combine those two, and then you have this pretty sounding chord right there. Okay, then you're gonna need an F, not a bar F like this, but you're gonna need just a regular F chord, and that's gonna go first finger on the first fret of the B, second fret on the G with your second finger, and third fret on the D with your third finger, just like that. You're gonna need a C, which is pretty much the same thing. You're just gonna move these two fingers up. So again, first finger on the B, on the first fret, and then you're gonna move up from being on the G and D to the D and A. So second finger on the second fret of the D, and third finger on the third fret of the A. So just like that. And you're also going to need a D minor chord, which is first fret with your first finger on the high E. Your second finger is going to go on the third fret of the B, and your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the G string, just like that. And through the verses, it's the same chord progression each time. How it's going to go is, and I'll give you a little vocal demonstration too, to show you the cues of where you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be playing each chord. Ultimate Guitar actually does a really good job of doing that as well. They show you exactly on which word you should strum, which is very helpful, but a lot of videos don't do that, so that's what we're going to work for here at Guitar Bros. So it's going to go, you're going to start, there ain't no reason things are this way, it's how they always been, and they intend to stay, just like that. That's how each verse starts. So ain't no reason things are this way, it's how they've always been and they intend to stay, just like that. And then next, immediately you're gonna go boom with a C. This is tough here, it can get pretty difficult, but if you keep your hand close, and you can kind of maneuver it pretty quickly, but it's gonna take some practice, that's for sure. So you're gonna get into that C. Oh yeah, and I will show you what this hand's going to be doing to make it sound most like the song. Obviously, you don't just want to be strumming open entirely, but anyways, you're going to get into that C, and then you're going to make a quick switch to that B flat, just like that. And then after that, you're going to go to the F, to the C. So that chord progression is B flat, F, C, D minor, quick change here, C, B flat, F, C, just just like that. Okay. Those are all the verses right there. And it's pretty easy to match up with the voice too, so you can kind of get the right cues. But then the chorus is just a tad different. It's not very different. It's pretty easy in general besides that first intro part. And Denner actually goes through the song playing that intro. Playing that little intro through the verses, but that's pretty difficult to do unless you have something like a loop pedal. It's very hard to coordinate your voice to that, but so definitely credit to him for that. But anyways, the chorus is just going to be a D minor, just like that, B flat, C, and you're gonna hit that D minor on the free when he's saying, "And love gonna set me free," just like that. So every time and then you let that ring, and as soon as you get back to that free, you're gonna hit that. You're gonna hit the D, that D minor. So just like that. So a little vocal demonstration again, just so you guys can match it up if you're performing this for anyone or anything like that. It's a really pretty song, but so love gonna set me free, love gonna set me free, I do believe, just like that. That's pretty much the whole song. You're gonna play that for all the verses. It's pretty similar. You can just look up the lyrics. He pretty much does the same thing over each verse, and then some little tricks here and there, but it remains constant throughout. As for the right hand, I'll show you a little bit of that. What all that is, it's not open at all. All it really is he stays pretty close to the middle. With your 3 fingers, if you just strum the middle 3 strings and switch it up a little bit with where the chord actually is, you'll get a really good sounding song, and it'll sound very similar to the recording. But thank you for tuning in today for our first episode actually, of Song Tutorials. This is Jacob from Guitar Bros. Rock on.